Hello everybody, it's Maikito, and I want to start by talking about the last video. I'll reverse sweep today. 0 for 5. Martinez over 3.5. He ended with 3. I'm not too mad about that one. I just feel like he could have got one more. He got subbed out with like 20 minutes to go. Pavard over 71.5 passes. He was easily going to hit this mark. He had 62, still 20 something minutes to go. And he got subbed out. Even though they need to hold the lead and he's a defender, they subbed him out anyway. David Garcia, my log. That one is the one that really got to me because he was also on track. He had like 36 passes, still had like 20-30 minutes to go. He's played every single game this season, has played all 90 minutes, has not got subbed out, has been in every game. And the one time that I tell people to take his over, he gets injured and gets subbed out, which is crazy. Like, every single game he's played, the whole game, the one time, he's out. Arsenal, Sheffield United. That game was actually, I think it broke like a record for second. Sheffield United conceding 5+ goals. Pretty much, Arsenal scored 5 goals in the first half alone. After that, they didn't even try second half. They scored one more. That one was like the 50-51. And then Inter, like I said, Genoa had only conceded 4 goals in 13 games. And in this game, they conceded 2 in the first half. And then in the second half, Inter didn't score again, and Genoa scored 1. So that one was just today was just a bad day. It happens, but to be 0-5 is probably more impressive than going 5-0. So we're going to try to bounce back with tomorrow's Champions League picks. Also, in today's video, when I was trying to get it out, I never noticed that I uploaded the uncut version instead of the edited version that I had. And nobody told me that I had done that. Like, nobody in the comments mentioned it. You guys just watch me just look at the camera, not say anything, mess up my takes, and then just keep going like nothing happened. And nobody mentioned it. I didn't notice until like 2-3 hours later when Jordan texted me and asked me if I meant to do that, and I completely didn't. That's the reason why I didn't have any like pictures up on the screen, was because that was the uncut version. And I had it, I just didn't upload it. And by the time I realized, the games had already started, so there was no point in taking it down and re-uploading it. So I took it down and like cut it, so if you go back, you can't see it anymore. But nobody told me, so I apologize for that. It's the 4th video, but I can't believe I did that. Again, that's the reason why I didn't have any pictures or graphs or anything up on the screen. So can't believe that happened. It just made today's picks even worse for me, today's day in general. My first pick is going to be Takefusa Kubo over 2.0 shots. He plays for Real Sociedad going up against PSG. He averages 2.2 at home, and the main reason why I like this pick is because they lost the first game, which means the second game they're going to need to be aggressive. This is a knockout game. It's 2 games, home and away. They lost the first game away. The second game at home, they're going to need to be aggressive if they want any chance to be able to beat PSG. They're down 2 goals. He's going to have to shoot. In the first game, he only got 1 shot. He was more of a playmaker. If you watch the game, he had 3 chances created, which is pretty good. PSG allowed more shots away from home than they do at home, which is the case for most teams. For PSG, it's a larger margin than average. And in the Spanish league, that stadium is going to go crazy. They're going to have a good fan base to be able to support them. He's going to be aggressive, and he's going to be playing the full minutes. In big games, he always plays the full minutes, the full 90, or at least close to. Maybe he gets subbed out 4 or 5 minutes before the game. But at 2.0 is really good value. Even at 2.5, I might take it. But at 2.0 is really good. He's going to be aggressive, and he's going to shoot. Actually, before we get into the picks, I really want to thank all of you guys. I hit the 500 subscriber mark as I was editing the last video and everything. Before the video, I was like at 498, and then afterwards, I hit the over. So thank you guys a lot. I didn't think I was gonna hit over 500 this fast. And honestly, a lot of you guys, I've said this in every video, but I gotta mention in every video, it's not like I did it all by myself. It's because of Jordan, the final round, and him shouting me out in his video. He shouted me out like 2-3 times already. And you guys make sure to leave it in the comments that you guys came from him. And regardless of the outcome, I feel like y'all think I'm good enough or okay enough to subscribe to me. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. I read all the comments. I reply to the ones that ask questions. I really appreciate you guys. I'm trying to upload as much as I can with the schedule that I got, so I can try to grow as much as possible. But I really appreciate you guys showing love and support. and being able to hit the over 500 subscriber mark. Thank you guys. My next pick is one of Kubo's key teammates. It is Oyarzabal to go over 0.5 shots on target. In 28 shots that he's taken in the league, 15 of them have been on target, which is over half of them. He averages 0.98 shots on target a game in the league, so right at 1. And in the Champions League, in 6 games that he's played, he's taken 9 shots, and out of those 9 shots, 8 of them have been on target, so he averages 1.41 shots on target in the Champions League. So if he's gonna shoot, more than likely is going to be on target. His normal line is at 2.0. If you take that line, he will need 3 to go over. And when those first 2 shots to push, if he takes those 2 shots, I'm confident at least one of them is going to be on target. Again, like I said previously, they lost the first game, so they're going to have to be aggressive and they're going to have to shoot. So if he shoots, which he will, I feel pretty confident that he'll get at least 1 shot on target. My next pick on the other side of the game is Ousmane Dembele under 2.0 shots. He had no shots against them last game, even though they won, and he played at home. He's more of a playmaker. He sometimes shoots, but especially now that they won and they're going to be more defensive, he won't really be able to be as aggressive as he wants to be. When they do go up, I expect him to be more of a playmaker and try to find Mbappe if he plays or if he gets subbed out, whatever it is. Just like the Rodri pick that I had 3 days ago, this is more of a he won't get 3 shots type of pick. Maybe he'll get 1, maybe he'll get 2, but this is a confident that he won't get 3 shots, especially like I said that they won the first game. They're going to be defensive and he won't go over 2. For my last pick, I'm going again on the other side. I have Igor Zubeldia over 49.5 passes. He went under the last game, but PSG dominated the ball in that game, so he went under in that one. In general, he averages 57.5, which is already over this mark. As I anticipate, Sociedad will have more of the ball, especially since they're going to be more aggressive, and PSG is probably going to be, again, more defensive. So that just means Sociedad is going to have more of the ball. Last game, PSG had like 60% of the ball or something like that. I expect this one to be at least 50-50. And whenever those games that he plays are 50-50, he usually gets around 53-54. So at 49.5, I like this mark. I'd play it up to around 51.5 maybe. But after that, I wouldn't take it because I feel like he's going to end on around 53 to the 55 mark. But at the 49.5, they're going to hold the ball more, so I expect them to go over this mark. I didn't really mention the other game, on the Bayern Munich versus Lazio game. There's not really many props that I like. I think the lines are really sharp on that game. Like Musiala usually at 2 or 2.5. He's at 3. I don't feel confident taking him there. Harry Kane is at 4.0, which he's a striker, and they lost the first game, so they're gonna be aggressive. But I can never trust Harry Kane, so I'm not even gonna avoid him. Same thing with the Lazio players. They're gonna be defensive, so their lines are really low. And because they're low, I don't feel confident taking the under, which even though they're going to play defensive, any 1 or 2 shots that they take is going to be easy for them. So I just rather fade that side. The only pick on the other game, that I might consider is Ivan Provedel over 4.0 saves. He's a goalkeeper for Lazio. And like I said, Bayern lost the first game, which no one expected him to. So this game, they're going to be even more aggressive than Sociedad is against PSG. The skill gap in that game compared to the Sociedad and PSG game is much larger. So I expect Bayern to shoot a lot more. It's just whether or not Provedel can get those saves. So, I mean, like an unofficial 5th play is Provedel over 4.0 saves. But that's more of a lean than anything. Again, if I do post any other plays, like I said in the last video, I will post them in Jordan's Discord that I have linked in the description. There's times where lines change or player gets injured, or before the game starts, the lineups are different than what we thought. And there could be plays that I like before the game, and I won't put them in this video, but I do put them in his Discord. So make sure to go join his Discord. Most of you are already in his Discord, but check the soccer channel, especially about an hour, 30 minutes before the games. Just in case I post any more plays and you guys are interested in those. I didn't post any money lines or anything this time because these games could go either way. It could be really close. So again, maybe if I do, it'll be before the games. So make sure to check that out. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, I appreciate everybody who subscribed and has showed support and hitting the 500 plus subscriber mark. This day is gonna be much better than tomorrow's. I already know. I like these lines here. So fingers crossed that we do better than yesterday. But other than that, I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you.